You know, making sure your loved ones have the best care as they age is important to all of us. And today we have help to make that happen. Carolyn Richardson from Pace Guide to Senior Housing and Jody Malamus of Gap Care Solutions are here with more. Thank you both for coming in today.
Thank you very much for having us.
We appreciate it. You know, one thing we should know about senior care is finding a care manager, but a lot of people do not know how to do that. First of all, what is a care manager?
So most people think of care management when they've been in the hospital, they've had a case manager, you know, the nurse that's helping with your discharge. But what we're talking about today is a long-term care management, which actually extends past a discharge into the home. And Gap Care Solutions offers care management. They are a PACE sponsor, and Jody is the administrator of Gap. So I thought it would be great to have Jody come in and talk about what she does as a care manager.
Yeah, what are the benefits of having a care manager?
Sure. So a care manager is a professional who's trained in both assessment, development, and monitoring of care plans for people who are elderly. Often it's people who have medical problems or even some cognitive decline. And they're trained in developing care plans appropriate to the need, identifying what the family's goals are, and helping the family work toward those goals. The care manager is with somebody over a long continuum. It's not just something short term, and they're reassessing at all times how they're doing in terms of the care plan and meeting the goals. One of the major roles of a care manager is advocacy, and there's also a lot of education on disease process and how someone can manage that, and there's also a lot of resource connection and linkage.
Now, when do you recommend someone talking to a care manager? When is it time?
Well, a lot of times people who are out of state or out of town from the loved one they're caring for engage a care manager. Also, if there's some family maybe conflict or dynamics about the best way to manage a situation. Also, if someone is chronically ill or managing a disease process that changes a lot, is a great time to get a care management. Or if you just feel that you lack the expertise and knowledge needed to manage the situation, or even if you feel like someone is unsafe in the home and you're trying to figure out what would best set them up for success.
Now, what should we look for when we're, you know, out there going, okay, I want a care manager? What should I be looking for?
Well, definitely a professional who's trained and knowledgeable. So often it's a registered nurse, master level social worker, they're certified care management people. And so just look around to make sure that who you're working with is knowledgeable.
Okay, and how can PACE help as far as finding a care manager?
We can help get them connected. Obviously, we work very closely with Gap Care Solutions and seen some amazing work that Jody and her team has done, personality matching them with what they need with a social worker that can go into the home. And we know many other care management companies that we can refer to and other resources within the book that we can recommend.
Well, and really you can start with a phone call. You can pick up the phone call. You can meet with the care coordinator. You can also grab the guide. Tell me about the guide.
The guide, well, PACE is People Accessing Community Education, and it actually profiles communities instead of just listing them. So you can read about the community, you can read about other resources that are available, and little tidbits of information and education are in the guide.
Yeah, and you can find it at so many different places. You see there, it's available free valley-wide. 40,000 are distributed annually. So again, everyone, if you want more information, you can grab a copy of the PACE Guide. You can also give them a call or go online. For more information, seniorhousing.org, or call the number on your screen.